Hello everyone, welcome to this video, and in this video it will talk about composition of functions. Okay, let's start. The question is, what is composition of functions? So it is one of the operations of functions. So we know already how to do addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Now we're working with the composition because I think this is a combination of all of the MDAS, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. Okay, looks like this one. So if you have a composition F circle of G, that's how you read that. So you put now the function. So you put an input, which is the apple, to the function of G, and then what is the output of G would be input to the F, and the result, this would be your output. Another is this one. This is some kind of funny. I find it in the internet. For example, f of x is the pizza, and then g of x is the pineapple. When you make a composition of f to g, so it will be that the pizza would be the base, and then the pineapple would be on the top. And then on the other hand, we have g to f of x, circle of f. There will be a pineapple, and then the pizza would be on top. So that's so funny. However, that's a meme that I got from the internet. But seriously, we could say that f circle of g is equal to f of g of x. So in logic, we could say that put g of x in f of x. So we put what's inside of what's inside g of x to f of x. And the other hand, if we want to go on the other side, this is g circle of f. So we have now g. You put now what's the value of f of x to g of x. So put f of x in g of x. So that's how it works. Okay, I have here an example so that how are we going to demonstrate now a composition of functions. So given now f of x equal to 2x minus 1, and then g of x equal to 3x squared minus 2x plus 5, we are going to solve now f circle of g, g circle of f, and then f circle of f. So let's see how it works. So I'm using Microsoft Word so that you'll see now the processes and how to do that. So once again, I have now f circle of g. So I'm using equation editor. You can watch my video about how to work this out so that you have now a digital on how to do this one. So f of x. So in formulation, we have now f circle of g of x, so that you'll have a reminder that what you're going to put now is the value of g of x. So to solve that, so we have now f of x. So we type now f of x 2x minus 1. Now what we have there is the function of g of x. So we have now 2 times, you put now what's inside, you put now the x value of the function of g of x. So we have now 3x squared minus 2x plus 5. And then you have now minus 1. We're able to see that. So I'm going to change the color of this one so that you see that that's the thing that we substitute. So I put it a little bit bold so that it's much bigger. So we substitute that as a value for x. Now, solving that by distributive, so 2 times 3x squared, that would be 6x squared minus 4x plus 10 minus 1. And then simplifying that, we have now 6x squared minus 4x plus 9. And that is now our f circle of g of x. Okay, I think we're good with this one. Let's have another example. Now, working with that, so let me have another space so that you have it. So we got in the g circle of f. That will lead us to this concept, which is g, then a function of f of x, and close. So we'll have that. So first thing first, you're gonna get now your g of x. Your g of x would be 3x squared minus 2x plus 5. Am I right? So you put now the value of f of x inside g of x. So you have now 3 times. So once again, that's 2x minus 1. Then that will be squared And then you have now minus 2. Then, once again, you put now 2x minus 1 plus 5. So, so you would see it. I'm going to make it bold using our color red so that you would see on this one. Okay, we have that. So we can now solve that. So if you know that your square binomial, it will have now this one. So you have now 2x squared multiplying 2x minus 1 times 2, that would be negative 4x plus 1 minus 2 times 2x minus 1 plus 5. Now we're working with distributive. So we have now 6x squared minus 12x plus 3 minus 4x plus 2 plus 5. Now we can now combine the like terms. So as you can see, you have this one 6x squared minus 16x, and then 3 plus 2, 5 plus 5, that would be 10. Am I right? So you have both negatives, so that will be 16. Okay. So this is now our G circle of F. Now, how are we going to work this out? I think this is just a challenge normally, as I saw this in some references. So we could put now f of x. So what's possible? So if you have that, so let's have that. So first things first, you put now f of x. So your yeah, your f of x is 2x minus 1. Then you substitute now the value of f of x to each function. So 2 times 2x minus 1 minus 1. Okay, let me have it there. Make it this black, bold rather, and then it's red. So as you can see in the principle, so we have now this one. So you have now 4x minus 2 minus 1. And then we'll have this one. So you have now 4x minus 3. And that's how it works when you're working with the composition of function. I hope you learned something about composition of function. If you want more example, I can give you this one. Just message me on the comment section so I can give some example and the answer on it. Thank you very much. Hope you learned something.